You heard from us.
Now let's hear from you.
Oh, great.
The Get Up poll is on.
Get Up Morning.
The Get Up poll is brought to you by Medicare. Medicare open enrollment ends December 7th. Visit Medicare.gov now to make sure you have the best 2023 plan for you.
All right, guys, it's time for the Get Up poll question of the day. Interesting conversation for us and for y'all today. Starting with talking about Deion Sanders. TJ, give the story.
Yeah, so Coach Prime is officially heading to Boulder, Colorado. You know, we were so happy when he was heading to Jackson State University. Now the football legend Deion Sanders has been named the new University of Colorado football team head coach. Deion Sanders will be leaving Jackson State University, where he coached the Tigers for the past 3 seasons, compiling a record of 26-5, including going undefeated this season. The Tigers won the Southwestern Atlantic Conference, that's the SWAC championship, earlier Saturday, defeating Southern University 43-24, like clobbering them. And then after the game, he sat down with the team and he announced to the team that he would be leaving. There was all sorts of speculation. I'm sure all the players had already
for the last
heard
2
about
weeks.
it. Yeah. But I really, I know, Griff, we talked about earlier that you watched him when he made the announcement to the team. And what were your thoughts?
He was so respectful. You know, he actually went to Colorado a couple days before the SWAC championship, right?
That campus.
So he talked to that group and said, I got one more thing to do. I got to win this conference real quick, but I'll be back Monday. And when I come back, we're going to find out who want to be here.
Yeah.
Y'all been 1-8. Y'all been a horrible team for the last 2 decades.
Yeah.
You're 1-8. It's a spirit of complacency around here. And really, in the summertime, we really going to make you quit. We want to see who want to be here and who don't want to be here.
So, okay, let me say this.
I loved it.
Once I saw the campus of Colorado, I thought about a couple of things. It's beautiful. The disparities there, too. Because Deion Sanders had to build a new locker room for his team members. He gave them new football uniforms. He gave them sport coats because he wants them to show up on game day. So
I'm sure he boosted their morale, their
he
self-confidence,
poured a
and so
lot
many other
into
things.
them. When he got to the Colorado University, when he walked in their stadium, and they have a barbershop in the locker room, they have a private kitchen.
Well,
they have
PWIs are different from HBCUs. The amount of money that they get is different.
So I was really torn, though. I was torn between the disparities from the HBCU to the Colorado. So I was happy for Deion Sanders once I saw him walking on the campus.
And then how you have all that and you only won 1 game. You only won one game on a Saturday.
Because you need a good coach.
That's what they know.
You can have the facility, you can have the money, but if you do not have a good coach to really drive and teach these boys what teamwork is.
Yeah.
So why everybody mad at Deion, calling him a sellout? Thought you wasn't going to
Are they really calling
We
him
understand our community. We understand our community.
We just passionate.
When we are by, for, and about us, which is great, and then we go somewhere else, you always feel like we're losing out. Right?
Yeah.
But it could very well mean the next person that can go to Jackson State can now make impact. Because those kids at Colorado need Coach Prime.
Yes.
They need his personality, his passion, his push. They need
him
as
to
coach.
win. You've been losing.
Somebody might say the children at Jackson State need him more than Colorado.
He did everything he could do. His son went there 2 years. His son has put up astronomical numbers in college football.
So does
now
his son go with him?
Oh, he's the starting quarterback at Colorado as of
so he's
Monday.
He's taking people with him.
He's taking a bunch of people.
So we want to know from
real.
you guys, should he have stayed or should he go to Colorado? What do you think? 877-242-2426. Do you think he's a sellout or is he going to now be a blessing in Colorado? Is Jamari in Atlanta? Jamari in Atlanta, how do you feel about Coach Prime leaving Jackson State?
First of all, good morning, Erica, Griff, and TJ.
Morning.
In life, you move onward and upward. And one thing that I like that he said to his players is that in college football, you have 2 things that really happen with head coaches. Either you're terminated or you leave under your own power, your own recognizance.
Exactly.
And lastly, his goal, in my opinion, is to get back to his alma mater, which is Florida State University. So this, I believe, is this trajectory and the path that has to be taken to get to that ultimate goal.
Understood. Agreed.
Thank you for calling, Jamar. We appreciate you. Have a good day.
You do the same.
877-242-2426. It's time for the Get Up poll. Let's talk to December Rose in Greenville. December, what do you think about Coach Prime leaving Jackson State and going to Colorado?
Good morning, family. First of all, I just want to say congratulations to Coach Prime and his beautiful family.
Exactly.
We need to learn to celebrate the success of our people, especially our black men, without putting a butt behind it. So that's the first thing. The second thing is Deuteronomy 8:18 says, but remember, it is the Lord your God that gives you the power to get wealth. And I just hate so much. I understand why it is, but I hate that we are burdened with the plight of our people when it comes to advancing in the marketplace and in our careers. Because we are not obligated to mute, minimize, or misappropriate that power that God gave us to get wealth for the sake of the culture. We're just not obligated to do that. I pastored a church that was debt-free, 15,000 square feet, sitting on $1 million worth of land. I handed it over to other pastors. The Lord said, these are the ones. Shout out to Pastor Brandon and Rebecca Massey in West Union, South Carolina. I handed over a debt-free church to them, and it's flourishing in their hands, and it probably would have died in my hands because of where I was at spiritually at the time. I believe that there's someone else that could come behind Coach Prime and take Jackson State to another level. He needs to go and let somebody else fill that space and then use that power that God gave him to get wealth over at Colorado State.
You are passionate.
I understand why it exists, but we need to stop burdening our people with the plight of if he was a doctor, an engineer, a lawyer, nobody would say nothing.
Hello. Can I jump in? Can I jump in?
She don't want you to.
Hello. Listen, can I jump in? Thank you for your passion, but we got to take another call. Thank you so much for calling, and thank you for listening. Have a good day, okay?
Yes, God bless y'all.
Okay, bye-bye. Deacon Cameron's on the line. Hey, Deacon Cameron in Atlanta. Tell us how you feel about Coach Prime leaving Jackson State and going to Colorado. I'm sorry.
First of all, as you always say, First Pastor, is if you're not appreciated where you at, then you go where you're appreciated and your talents can be used even more. I'm sure that he prayed about it and he talked to his spouse about it. And so he kept on praying, and then God told him it was time to make a move. Sometimes we can make a move too soon.
Well, thank you so much for calling. We appreciate you. Have a good day, okay?
You have a blessed day and keep smiling.
Yes, sir. Bye-bye. Thank y'all for calling and sharing your opinions. I'm always happy when people have the opportunity to move and grow.
Yes.
But I believe that there is somebody who is supposed to be there now at Jackson State, a new someone that we don't know. Maybe they aren't as famous, but maybe they will have the same amount of impact. We can't put the weight of responsibility on one person. It takes all of us to make our communities better, all right? It's Get Up Mornings, y'all. Stick around.
You're listening to Get Up Mornings with Erica Campbell.